What is up, party people? It is Tuesday. Just did my gym workout on the spin bike, 45 minutes. That's it for the day. But I was thinking, you know, what would I do? I'm 50. So what would I do if I was in my late 20s or early 30s and I want to get wealthy when I retire, or, before you retire, whatever that age is? The first thing I would do, I pay off all my debt. Now, it sounds easy. Now, I'm going to tell you this from experience. I didn't do that at a young age, okay? Matter of fact, it took me a long time. But I was good at budgeting and paying stuff. But I still had credit card debt, other things, but I could pay it. So I was like, it's okay. That's the first thing I would do. I challenge you to look, if you have credit cards, look at your statement, and you want to know how, if you pay $100 and it's like, man, my balance is more. Well, you start looking at that interest that's accruing every month, every time you make the payment, especially if you're making the minimum payment. Now, definitely make the minimum payment at least, but if you could pay more, look at the interest. Sometimes you're paying $40, $50 a month on a small balance. And if you pay $50, guess what? You're not, it's still adding up, and it'll just pile on and pile on. But anyway, pay off credit card debt and work on your student loan debts as well. But credit cards first. Number two, second thing I would do is, I'm not a financial advisor, okay? And I'm still doing research on what's the best investments. I've read Warren Buffett's books, different books. I've read anything, Retire Young, Retire Rich, Kiyosaki. I read Think and Grow Rich. I read, like I said, Berkshire Hathaway, different books by Warren Buffett. Anyway, but I would invest in, if you don't want to do like stocks, individual stocks, do some index funds. Go look it up, read it up. It's on the internet. Some high performing index funds. Now, this is not a get rich quick type scheme. Matter of fact, most people don't get rich quick with this, right? But you start putting money in there every 2 weeks, every week if possible. My mom used to tell me when I was back in the early 90s, put your $10 in here. Y'all, if I did the math, oh my God, compound interest is something else. But put you $10, $15. It might seem like, oh, well, that ain't much, and you might be struggling to get by. Just do what you can, $5, whatever it is. You get in a habit. Trust me, y'all, when you start paying off these balances, one credit card, that money that you spend on interest or that minimum balance, you put that on the next one. Then you put it on the next one. Some people, they call it the snowball effect, whatever. Just pay them off, just pay them off. You start looking, I keep a spreadsheet. You start looking at them come off, and you're like, oh my God, I got more money each month. Like each month, now you can buy more things. You can buy things cheaper. Your credit score goes up because you got less debt. And so all these things work hand in hand. So I'm paying less for more, or more quality stuff sometimes, if I have to finance it, like a vehicle or something like that, right? Or a house. So pay off the credit card debts first, invest. And again, I wouldn't even start, if you're just not starting with individual stock, I wouldn't even do it. Go with something like index funds. I like VTI. I don't have a lot of money in them. I just, I started a long time ago in individual stocks, up and down. But VTI, QQQ, VOO, there's a lot out there, y'all. These are just some of the ones that are popular. And, just look at the returns over 5 years and 10 years. It's a long term. My investment strategy had to be a little different now. I'm older, but pretty similar though. Trust me, pay off the credit card debt. And y'all, you know me, do what you can. Peace.